The next topic that I'm going to talk about is building personal relationships. So I'm going to start with a quote today by Maya Angelou. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. So network marketing is a business of relationships. People are connecting to you, to what your brand stands for what you say, and how you make them feel. And this has been an awesome part of my job because I am a natural introvert, and in the past it's been easy for me to just get comfortable with my old friends and not really go outside of that comfort zone. So yes, I could make new friends, but I was just so shy that it was always just easier to have those older relationships than get out of my comfort zone. In the past year and a half, I have really pushed myself outside of those boundaries. I have pushed myself to do things that have never really come naturally. Every day it gets easier to do that. Now, don't get me wrong, I am my introverted self still needs alone time. I just went to women's retreat and it was amazing. Really got to connect with people, but at the end of the day, I needed my own time. That being said, I do try to push myself to just be a better friend and to just connect with people, and it really is liberating. So I have moved a lot. So for me, it's taking bravery to begin building relationships. And for my extroverted selves, y'all are my favorite because you push me outside of my comfort zone. This comes easy to you guys. So it's important when building relationships and doing network marketing to focus on the relationships. If they're interested in what you're doing about oils, about your lifestyle, they will ask. If they definitely will feel safer if you're being a sincere friend and not just trying to gain something. So the friendship is always more important than an enrollment or a check. If you can master a few simple things, you will be building relationships easily. So the acronym FORM is what I'm going to talk about first. So this is just an easy way to think about things if it's not naturally easy for you when you're having a conversation with a new friend or building the relationship. So FORM. F is for family. Where are you from? Tell me about your family. How did you meet your partner? Occupation is O. What is it that you do? What do you love about your job? Did you go to school with that? R is for recreation. I also love blank. Where did you get them? I love your blank. Where did you get them? I also enjoy blank. How did you get started with that? Are there any restaurants in town that you love? M is for motivation message. What in the past has made you happiest? What did you dream about doing when you were a child? What is your goal right now? Obviously, these aren't things you're going to go through, it's not going to be an interrogation, okay? These are just natural things to bring up to ask people about themselves and start learning who they are. And this is a great tool to use. There's a lot more questions that you can look into that. The next one is edification. Now, I had never even heard that term before. I started this business, and it is just offering positive information to another person. So it builds confidence. It makes them feel special. So even though edifying somebody is super simple, it's a hard task to master because it's not natural to us sometimes. For whatever reason, it's not natural for us to just go offer something positive about somebody else, especially a stranger. Sometimes even in your own house when you're parenting, sometimes it's easier to correct something than just give words of affirmation all day long. The same for your husband. Instead of saying, "Why are you leaving your laundry there?" Instead, maybe, "Thank you for taking the trash out." Simple things like that. You can use this in business and meeting people. People will love when you tell them something positive about themselves. My mom is seriously the master of this. Sorry, there's something happening outside. Oh, there's squirrels fighting. I have the door open. Sorry, my mom is the master of this. I'll just give you one example. We were outside of this big hotel on St. Simon's Island, and there was a couple there, and they were an older couple with their daughter who was a grown woman with severe cerebral palsy. My mom literally like ran across the whole field and went to the restaurant area just to tell her how beautiful her face lights up when she smiles, and my mom was just taken back by her beautiful smile and her beautiful eyes, and she just wanted to share that. Have you ever done that? I have not. I would never run across anywhere to tell somebody that their smile is beautiful. I need to, and I have a lot to learn from my mom, but it does not come naturally to me because I'm shy and it feels awkward to me. So a lot of people also will feel like I do. When you can just edify someone like that, it makes them feel so good, and that helps gain their trust. So building relationships in person. If you have kids, I personally love to host play dates in my house. I never bring up oils unless they're asked, unless they ask about them. I am always diffusing, so that might spark some conversation. If there is an inquiry, I do feel like it's safe to talk about them. But because I already know them, like I'm already forming them, I already know what's going on in their lives, and I'm being a sincere friend, I will know like my girlfriend's not sleeping well, or she has like a lot of shoulder tension, something like that. So I'll say, hey, do you want me to make you a sleep roller or a tension roller to help with your shoulder, and give it a try and see if it could help. I don't offer that unless we've been talking about oils, but I also let them bring up the oils. So being a good friend looks like asking how your friends are doing, praying for them, and not just saying you're going to pray for them, but actually praying for them, listening to their life. Oils aren't going to fix everything, so don't try to do that. Just be a friend. If you can do that and they're interested in oils, eventually they will probably come to you. So on social media, I do build relationships a lot on social media because I've moved all over the country. So two things will happen. Either somebody's going to reach out to you because you've been posting and they want to know more about oils. At that point, I will just let them know the information because they are seeking it. That doesn't mean that they're going to go ahead and buy oils from me. So at that point, I will continue a relationship with them and begin to ask more about their life. Also, it's fun to connect with people that I've worked with in the past or that I haven't seen since like growing up, that we were, friends. So, I will like pop in and say, I was thinking about you today and just said a prayer for you. And that's true. I'm being honest, and that's not like phony. I am thinking about them. I'm just, letting them know I'm thinking about them. If they have not asked about oils, I do not spam everybody and say, I want to tell you about oils, or, I see somebody who is talking about not sleeping. I don't go and post, I know I have lavender that could help with that or something. I don't do that. I just say, I'm sorry you're going through that. Praying for you, friend, whatever it is. I feel like that's way more sincere than just saying, I have oils for that. They already know that you got oils, more than likely, okay? And most of them don't care. They don't believe in it. They need to see you living in the lifestyle to buy in, okay? So, yeah, I will just reach out to them, pray for whatever is going on in their lives, and or just tell them something I love about their posts or love about their life or whatever it is. I just begin a relationship. I don't try to push oils on people. So ultimately, just be yourself and love on people, and a relationship will naturally form if you're focusing on them over making a sale.